Greetings, this is This, and I am me. And we've started a little bit later today than we usually do. It's gonna be a little bit shorter today than it usually is. I meant to sort of preface this yesterday. You know, I meant to give everyone a heads up yesterday at the end of stream, but I forgot that there was a chance that today's would be later and that today's would be shorter. And now here we are, it is. It's not a shock to me, but it may be a shock to you guys. It's probably only going to be about an hour today. It just was very busy. So, and then tomorrow as well, we might be switching it up a little bit tomorrow, you know, like with a little bit of a different time or a little shorter of a stream. I had dropped frames already. That's a great sign. I love to see the red bar, just absolute terrible dropped frames. This game doesn't even do anything. It's pictures. Don't act like it's dropped frames. Don't do this to me. So yeah, I'm honestly almost probably just gonna treat this like a let's play because, you know, we need to like get the content in, you know, we're not gonna have a lot of time for chatting and things like that, but of course I do need to give intros always. So yeah, little bit of a switch up with the schedule as well, because I said yesterday that there was a chance that we would be, well, I mean, I said that we would be covering 3 games today. Well, turns out one of those games, Evoland 2 to be exact, was not capturable once again, just like what happened with Wandersong and Wuppo. It's not capturable in OBS. I feel like there might be a trick to get those games to capture, but it's not something that I feel like I should be troubleshooting during this, you know, 10-day stream event, because if I accidentally ruin OBS, I'm not going to be able to stream for the next days. So we just have to shelve the game if it doesn't work that way. Plus, also that game, it lagged out a whole bunch. If you guys remember, go watch the Let's Play. It's really fun, really cool. But there are elements, or there are moments that are in 3D, not 2D. And I remember the game lagging out like crazy then, and I could only play it in full screen, which I don't like to play things in full screen because then it will lag. So maybe it's best that we didn't have that one included anyway. So we just have Tangle Tower and Jenny LeClue today. 2 detective games. They go very nicely together. The weird thing is just that they don't, I feel like, work very well to replay, but we'll see, I guess. So that's why I wanted to include Evoland, because it was more replayable. Plus I wanted to play the card game again, but it's fine. Instead, we're going to revisit these 2 games today, and we're gonna have a good fun time because we've got 2 snarky sleuths. So let's jump right into Tangle Tower first. I'm pretty sure if I just click on my old save, I can't do anything, right? Oh, you can just see like the end moment again. My goodness, why does it all of a sudden feel like I'm breathing in 20 pounds of dust? Wow, look at all the places. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. Look at everything. Okay, so why don't we jump right back in? Like let me go out of the save. We'll go to a new save and we will see. Oh, how do I leave? We'll see, quit the title screen, the start of the game again, and, you know, get the vibes, reminisce. I think with Jenny LeClue, like, I'm going to spend less time on this one and a little bit more time with Jenny LeClue, because I think Jenny LeClue might have, like, New Game Plus or something. So let's just get some nostalgic vibes here of Tangle Tower and then, move on. Just to revisit. Oh, and yes, there's been a lot of, you know, changes in the plans and a lot of weird things happening, right? Where it's like, I was gonna play this, but then it turns out I can't. I was gonna play this, and then it turns out I can't. Well, good news is, well, hopefully good news, I've downloaded all of the rest of the games for the rest of the 10 days. You know, it's not 10 days left, but however many days are left. I downloaded all the games already, and I checked, they do all show up for OBS, so we shouldn't have any problems, unless they lag, but I should be able to try all of the rest of the games that I've planned. We shouldn't have any more changed plans in that regard. Okay, so let's see. Where do they drop you off to start? I won't click on like all the extra things. Let's just go like through most of the story for a little bit.
You ready, Sally?
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Oh my god, that's probably as long as I've been. Wait, oh my god. Wait, that's like how long my stream has been going for. So that's like how long I've had the game open for. That's crazy.
Just checking.
Has she really been here for 7? Wait, do they change it? There's no way that they change it because then she would have to change a different audio line, right? Like she'd have to re-record the audio line 5 million times. So that's just chance? That's so fun. Okay, just checking.
Yeah, but it's basically blank.
Basically
Did you read
blank.
the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Okay. Yeah, this is ridiculous because I feel like this game is so simple, not to be rude, but like it's, you know, it's mainly just pictures on the screen with a little bit of like ambiance, but they continue to tell me that I have dropped frames. I don't know why. I feel like if I could play Minecraft without dropped frames, except for when it crashed, Minecrash, there shouldn't be a problem. Whatever. Murder victim Freya Fellow, 19, died whilst painting a portrait of Flora Fellow, 58. Location, Flora's tower. Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. A knife, yeah, okay, sure. I'm gonna give some spoilers throughout this, so if you guys haven't seen the game yet, should we give spoilers or no? I'm giving spoilers. If you haven't seen the game yet, prepare to be spoiled. Go watch the playthrough that I did first, and then come back and watch the stream later. That's not the best idea, but it doesn't matter if the mystery's spoiled, right? I mean, okay, it's just that that's not a knife. Spoiler alert, it's not a knife. The red color, the red color on the tip of the knife is not paint. It was discovered to be blood. Well, okay. They spoiled it too. Tangle Tower. Small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. I really haven't been able to read anything properly, have I? Whoa. This is fun. So why are all these things filled in already? Is this a new game plus sort of situation? My case file is like full. Or is it? Or is it? I'm not sure. How was Freya killed? So yeah, it's quite an unfortunate situation that we've got going on here. Let's go forward.
It's a garden.
Oh.
I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer to it.
That you could. Okay, we're going to walk closer to it by doing this. Oh, so the map system is just like it's going to be in the new game. The Mermaid's Tongue. Ah, the music is fabulous in this game. Here, I think I need to turn the volume up a little bit more. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The volume up for you guys.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
Okay, can we do the puzzle yet?
It's a statue of some...
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp. Hang on a second.
Look closer, look closer.
This isn't just...
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
But what if I just remembered it? Could I get it right? I don't know.
I
don't remember.
come back later.
You have to find items and they have the symbols on them.
It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Harp statue. Okay. Yeah, so for now, let's just press on. Oh, I keep forgetting that I can't click to walk.
It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
Let's press on forward to hear the like storyline aspects. Like I'm getting distracted clicking on stuff that I said I wasn't gonna click on. Tangle Tower. Okay, so the dude at the front is a what is the R last name? I don't remember. How do we go in?
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty
Right.
sure that's the rule, yeah.
Okay. Let's just walk straight in then. Oh. What is this?
Let's head to the crime scene.
Okay,
It's at the top of the West Tower.
Fine,
I
I'll head
think.
to the crime scene first, okay? Goodness gracious, give me a break. The Grand Hall. Let's head to the crime scene. So there are the
What is that?
the
think it's a
fellows
family
and the
tree.
pointers and the Remingtons. Okay. So that was Lord Remington probably at the door. So the last time that I looked at this family tree, I knew nothing about the family tree because I'd never played one of these games before. But now, seeing it now, we know that at least Richard Remington, right? He was relevant in the previous game. And... oh... I don't remember if anyone else was. I wonder if any of these people are going to be relevant in the next game. Okay. I have to go to the crime scene, so we've got to go all the way up the tower. How do I... oh, okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. We go all the way on up. And this lady, she's not going to talk to us anyway, so what
Let's
the heck's
take
the
a look
point
at
of
that
coming up
painting
here?
first.
Fine.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
Yes.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Yep. Looks like she got a good bit done. And look at that, and look at that. You know, guys, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, if you know, you know. Like, look. Okay, so... how do I make something happen? Oh, I do this? Oh, no. Well, I got the painting. They told me to look at the painting first. I mean, I did.
I wonder
oh,
if
oh.
all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Let me put my thinking cap on and sit down in my thinking chair and think. Because when we use our minds, take a step at a time, we can do anything that we want to do. Okay. Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife
try that.
tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
Okay, rude. You said it was blood, but fine. With red paint.
Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with red paint, but it was removed from the scene. That's not
Okay,
right.
fine. Oh, because Freya put it there. So should it be blood?
Flora
I'm
Fellow
skipping a lot of
is holding
steps.
a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. That's not right either.
Oh, come on! Grimoire. There's blood on the knife in the painting. Could that possibly mean? Oh, Flora's portrait was used to kill Freya Fellow? Wait, but then because it stabbed Freya? I mean, we're supposed to answer like this prompt, right?
Flora's portrait.
It's tricky
was
because like I already
used to
know so many
kill
things
Freya
that
Fellow
I could
because
fill
it
this in with,
stabbed
but
Freya.
it doesn't
That's
fit the
not
prompt.
right either.
Oh, come on. There's blood on the knife in the painting. Could that possibly mean? Could that possibly mean a paintbrush? was used to give Freya a fellow, but it was removed from the scene.
Paintbrush was used to
Maybe because they were
kill
talking
Freya
about
Fellow,
the
but it
crime
was
scene missing
removed
something.
From the scene.
The
That's
murder
not
weapon.
right either.
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. What do they want from me? Okay, I know what happened. This game is hard to play when you already know the answers. Like when you already know the story. The paintbrush is completely covered in blood. What is this? Oh, whoops. Oh my god, okay, absolutely none of these are right. I didn't know you could do that. I never used the hint feature before. Okay, let's speed run it. Okay. Okay, never mind. Oh, ooh, ooh, okay. Oh, dang it. Okay, wait. Okay. This doesn't make any sense though. Flora's portrait is holding a knife. The portrait is not holding a knife, but okay. Tipped with blood. Because Freya put it there. How is this not right?
Holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay. Because it stabbed Freya. Oh, okay. So you think that the knife came out of the painting, stabbed her, and then went back into the painting.
What?
Weird, huh?
See,
You
it's hard to
think
figure out
Freya
because
was
it doesn't make
stabbed
sense.
by a painting. Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any other knives around here? Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us?
She's
The
upset.
painting can't be a murder suspect.
Where does that leave us? What, they call you a detective? Really? Really, Detective Grimoire? They should call you Mr. Grimoire. Okay, an unfinished painting. Continue. I wanted to get past that part. I want to be able to explore the different, like, can we talk to the different characters now? Wow.
Flora.
She's more extreme than I remembered. Whoa.
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
She doesn't seem like she's in distress. She seems like she hates me. Okay, I just want to experience each character. So I don't need to interrogate them again. We're not solving the mystery. We're just revisiting. We're seeing the beautiful scenes and we're seeing the feisty and fun characters. So can I just check out each person here for a moment? Okay, this dude's sleeping. Ah, this room is so cool. They really like the nautical theme. You know, we've got nautical theme here, and then the next game is nautical theme. And then the first game was like swamp. Yeah, there's lots of water involved, but it makes for very beautiful scenery. Hey, wake up!
Sir?
Sir.
Can you hear me?
Oh, he can hear you.
I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
Well, thank you
This
for
is my
being so
colleague,
accommodating.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
Sal. If you would,
Her name's
Mr.
a little
Fellow,
more
we
basic,
really need
isn't
to
it?
ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Why?
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries and exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
dude. Okay, I want to hear a little bit more about him. Like the other lady, I knew
what
she doesn't
exactly
talk to
do
us
you,
anyway, so.
Do.
What do you
Is it
do,
not
sir?
obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like.
Well, you know what you're not
curse
best in the world
statues,
at?
spike
Keeping
pits.
secrets.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This dude is not as bad as I remembered him being. Like, he was, you know, the first person we talked to, basically, because you meet Flora first, and she doesn't talk to you. And so then you come and you talk to this dude, and he seems a little bit, you know, a little bit harsh, maybe, a little bit suspicious once you know, start to break it down and stuff. But he's not bad. I mean, compared to all the characters I've met throughout this game and Secrets of the Swamp, this dude's not bad at all. Okay, but, you know, we've heard him talk a little bit. Let's move on. Oh, some places I'm not going to be able to visit. I'm not going to be able to visit, Fitz, am I? Because I think we have to go, like, that's the greenhouse, and it's at the end, I think. But I remember I did not talk to Detective Hawkshaw here until, like, the last or second to last person, which is crazy that it worked out that way, if you know what I mean. Oh, so that's so cool. So that's the entrance, right? And then you walked over this way, and now you're here? Okay. Hello.
Whoa. Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally.
What is
and this
your
is my
business
sidekick,
here?
Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do.
Very interesting. Like, what are the chances that this would be one of the last characters that we met? Like, that we put it off for that long? Can I go to the greenhouse now? I can. Okay, we're gonna go there in a moment, but first I want to go here for no particular reason at all. Let's just check out this place next. Hello. Wow, the beautiful birds. The birds and the butterflies and the bellflowers. No, I don't know what kind of flower that is, but hey, how's it going?
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely! In that shape, you're really pushing the envelope.
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
Oh, you're the detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer, pleasure.
Yeah,
Is that short for
I'm
Penelope?
the detective.
Officially, yes, but I
Delightful.
never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Wouldn't
Sure.
that be just terrible
Yeah.
to sound ostentatious? Okay, so very interesting. She says to me, Oh, so you're the detective, are you? I see, I see. Very interesting. Okay. Okay.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Oh, okay.
Now, like, right now?
Later. Let's go later. Instead, let's visit our good friend, Poppy. Poppy is next up on our list. Hey, how's it going, Poppy? You doing all right? How's it going?
Are you a ghost?
Sally, that's rude.
Unless she is a ghost.
It may
I
come
feel
as a
like-
disappointment, but
But
I am
alive.
That
Sally
makes you
and
a suspect,
Grimoire
I'm afraid.
rude an equal
know.
amount of the time, I
What's
feel
your
like.
name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a
Neither of them have
pointer
very much
and a
tact
pianist.
in
We'll
terms
need
of
to
how
ask you a
much
few
tact you
questions
should
about
have
Freya.
as a
I
detective.
know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Yeah, all in the wrist and 13 years of dedicated practice. Of course, of course. Why don't you tell me about yourself, Poppy?
I'm just me.
Yeah.
There's nothing to know.
How are you related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer.
Percival
The
Pointer.
professor.
The
Spent most
professor.
of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Do you get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Town?
No.
I don't mean
Never.
to be rude. It's just, if you're
You don't mean to be
19,
rude,
don't
yet
have to
you
answer
just
that,
happen to
Poppy.
be
It's
once
a fair
again.
question. I'd like to move away, definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi, things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer.
Oh, that's understandable. Someone gets murdered in your home. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to stay there. This game slaps. Looking forward to the next sequel's full release. Yes, me too. Absolutely. If you are a bit confused, because I'm hopping around from place to place and not really playing, I'm just revisiting today to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the channel. And so we're revisiting some old games, but I do have a full series of this game, like a full Let's Play. You can check it out. I would say link in the description, but the link is not in the description, but it's surely easy enough to find on my channel. It's a beautiful, wonderful game. And so yeah, we're just sort of hopping.
All right. Poppy's room.
Later. We're popping around to each room, checking out the characters once again, just to reminisce, you know, the good times. Okay, let's talk to, I mean, there are only so many people left, right? Because this is, what's her face's room? The victim? This is the victim's room. This is Fifi, right? So we'll visit her. This is Fitz. We're gonna visit him last. And then this is someone's room, this is someone's room, and so then it's Percival, right? So let's visit Percival, Fifi, Fitz. Okay. Percival Pointer. Now this is sketchy even without, well, you know, spoiler alert, but without being involved. Like, I won't say whether he's involved or not, okay? But like, regardless of him being involved or not, he's odd. He's hiding something in his own personal life.
Shh,
I
listen.
mean, look at his head. It's
Do
a
you hear
roof.
them? The stars. They're whispering. So quiet, and yet so loud.
What are they whispering
Look at how much he
about?
moves his hands when he
Are they
speaks.
spreading
He
rumors
cannot be
about us?
trusted.
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival Pointer.
It's interesting that they just
Seems
call
like
him
this
Pointer.
tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Well, and in
Helpful.
the like, architecture, they do exist as well. Though it's I mean, it's not just in your mind.
Me?
But tell me about yourself.
Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious
the head of the
puppy.
household. I get it, because his house is a head.
professional astronomer?
Oh, no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh, dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial
Me doing a
return.
YouTube channel for
Nor
10
would I
yehave
expect
oh,
it
you
to.
must have,
I am
must have
nothing
made
but a
something out of it.
humble
Oh dear,
interpreter
no.
for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the cosmos I say hi.
I mean, yeah. Put in a hello from all of us if you can. You know, if you can talk to them, why not give us a message? I'm wondering, like,
You
what
know,
places have
I've
puzzles that I
always
can do
wanted one
right
of
now.
A
Is this a-
I
mechanic.
would look
Look
at
closer.
it.
Is this a puzzle I can do? I want to do like one or two
Wait a
puzzles for
minute.
the fun of it.
Earth in the middle. Sun on How old is this?
Okay, Earth in the middle, Sun on the outside. Rotate the 5 planets and the Sun and the Moon around the middle. Because if I remember correctly, I got most puzzles done quite quickly back in my day. Am I still that good? Can I still do it? This doesn't seem to make sense at all. Oh, because I have to move these things. I'm like, aha, if this is supposed to do what I think it's supposed to do, then why can I not make it happen in the slightest? Okay, so you have to make the shadows line up with the things in the background. Ah, so that one will probably go somewhere around there. This one will go perhaps, ooh, okay, that's looking like, you know, things that we want to happen are starting to happen. How did I do this so quickly the first time? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm delusional. And I wasn't this good at it before. Ooh, no, I am good at it. Look at that. Wait. Was I cooking? Is that just it?
That's the one.
Wow.
Hey, not bad.
Ooh, at the risk of repeating myself from yesterday, I love watching you play adventure games.
Did you hear that? Something unlocked.
There's a little hatch underneath.
A bunch of paper. Looks like somebody's research.
It's a golden beetle. We don't need to know about it. We already know about it. Okay, let's visit another person. I mean, it's a good thing you like watching the adventure games, because I like playing them. I like playing, actually, most type of games that I can think of. I feel like probably the least interesting type that I could think of, like, that I have played, like, for the channel and stuff, would be maybe, like, some sort of, like, fighting-based one, maybe I wouldn't be very good at or something. Oh, like, probably like a, I don't know. I like games. They're all good. Hey, Fifi! You want to have a chat?
Curious.
Remind
I
us
would
of the good
expect
times?
bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
no?
whoa.
How come?
Because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which,
What about the
you have
crime
now
for
been at
being
Tangle Tower
stuck
for
up?
over
No.
23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
Well, my hypothesis is that the
Unfortunately,
painting
protocol
killed her.
dictates I must at least meet all the suspects.
But yeah, I haven't met
and that
everybody.
includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator.
INTP Fifi Fellow. She's introverted? Yes, of course. The N, I don't remember what the S versus the N is ever. I can never, it's sensing versus intuition, right? But like, I don't get the difference. Because those both sound like the same thing. Intuitive, sensing versus, maybe I'm saying one of the words wrong. I don't know. T for thinking, of course. And P for I don't remember, but not the planning one, because that would be J. So it's confusing, because I always think P for planning, it's not. Fifi, we don't have time to hear you tell us about yourself.
Fifi's bedroom should
Okay,
be
no,
Can't wait.
we do. I want to hear her talk more. She's funny.
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all,
That
you're a
is
fellow.
so true.
So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you
Don't
said
worry,
you were
my parents are not capable of
something
murder.
or other.
I can tell you that
Microbiologist.
right now.
But it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first
Fifi's
place?
pretty
I harbor an
relatable.
intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I
Like-
constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing.
Yeah, like, I feel like in terms of her, like, the way that she interacts with people and, like, her personality vibe? No, not vibe. Like, I don't want to use the word personality because her personality is more than just this one aspect, but, like, the way that she interacts with other people and the way that she speaks is maybe not the most relatable. She's a bit more eccentric, you know, like a bit different, but in like the things, like the key lines that she'll give, it's like so true, Fifi, so true. Like, to describe yourself, like if someone's like, oh, tell me about yourself, and you're supposed to just like say one quick thing, or some, like, people are like, oh, we're all gonna go around in a circle and talk about, you know, like, introduce ourselves and say, like, you know, 2 things that you like, or like that you like to do. It's like, that's not me though, you know, I'm bigger than that, I'm more than that. And like, her being a microbiologist, but she's like, but that's just like a silly little label, like the science, the discoveries that I've made, the things I've worked on, it's so much more than that. It involves cognitive functions, kind of hard to explain right now. Guess I can go into more detail if you want. I mean, cognitive functions is a little vague, I suppose, because they all kind of have to do with cognitive functions, because your personality, you use your brain, I guess, so it's, you know, it's still a little bit vague, but I get that it's like N versus, I get that sensing is more about like taking in things from the outside world, versus the N would be like getting things more from like internally, like intuition. Is it kind of like that maybe? Have we talked to everyone? That room doesn't have a person, that room doesn't have a person, that room doesn't, that room doesn't. I don't remember what this room is. Okay, so I think Fitz is the last character to talk to, right? Okay. Fitz, I'm on my way! Don't wait up! Okay. Fitz, the most hilarious, iconic character in the whole game.
Sally, don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitz fellow. The gardener.
The gardener.
And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
Tell me about
You
yourself.
work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kind of weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant
Of
green and purple lake
course.
surrounding the entire house.
I saw the lake.
Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
So true.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a slightly
5-year-old?
stupid person?
Slightly stupid.
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration?
They're just casually
Like
living here with
mutation.
this
That'd be the
mutated
official term.
water surrounding
For
them.
us, it's normal. Just
Yeah,
nature.
it's normal.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
No.
I'm
I'm
just the gardener. And someone also got murdered here, but none of us left or did anything about it. And it's fine. And also, maybe there's someone here in this tower that committed the murder, and somehow it's going right under all of our noses, and we can't even notice that that's happening, even though we always live here and we live with the person that is the murderer. Like, how is no one more helpful? I don't know. Fitz, can you just say a couple more funny things? Like, talk about this painting
What
or
do you
something?
think that
I don't
is
know.
in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
I mean, how long does it take to kneel or not kneel? Like a split second. That's not really that big of a deal.
I've
Talk
seen
about
beetles
the
with
beetles.
brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold.
Well, he just
Gold
said there
is
was a
just
difference between
inside
it.
the earth or whatever. You can't make it. That's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Or did he say there's no difference between that and actual gold? I don't know. Okay, last thing that we'll listen to, and then I suppose it's gonna have to be done reminiscing.
Nice painting. Gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain
It is.
cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this
Speculative, you
angle as
say?
far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
An informed estimation, a speculation. Well, call it what.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
Okay.
This could be interesting.
Later. Call it what you want, my dude. Think according to theory, cognitive functions are sort of ways of thinking. There are 8, but being INTP means you have a function stack of introverted thinking, extroverted intuition, introverted sensing, and extroverted feeling. INTJs have introverted intuition, extroverted thinking, introverted feeling, and extroverted sensing. Oh. Okay. Introverted thinking versus extroverted thinking. Extroverted intuition versus introverted intuition. Introverted sensing versus introverted feeling, and extroverted feeling versus extroverted sensing. Whoa. It's so interesting, the personality types, and it bothers me so much when people say that, like, they dismiss the MBTI personality type things as like, oh yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, but it's not real, because they lump it together with what's it called? Like horoscope, zodiac signs, or astrological signs, which some people might still be offended because they might say that those aren't meaningless either. But I'm just saying, I can understand if people think that those are meaningless because of what they're based off of. But your MBTI is literally based off of a quiz. It's literally like a test, and then they give you the answer. It's not saying, oh, because you were born on this day, your personality is this way. They're like, because you answered all of these questions this way, your personality is this way. So it makes sense. Like, it's a scientific, like, thing that is based off of something. Like, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, that is if you know enough to answer the questions, like, you know, true to yourself. Some people do struggle to answer the questions. People with a more turbulent personality. Yeah, astrology signs. Yeah. Quiz doesn't innately mean more valid. It needs to be a good quiz. Well, see, that's why I said as long as you are good at taking the quiz. Like, I think that the quiz to find your MBTI is a good quiz. I'm not saying any quiz, like if you go on BuzzFeed, obviously I'm not talking about that, but I'm saying when they, like, you know, try to test to see what your personality type is, I think it is a pretty valid and thorough quiz, and then they give you an answer based on what you answered. And I feel like as long as you are good at answering, then there's no reason to, you know, dismiss that. So of course, I was not saying that quizzes make things scientific or good. I was just saying it's based off of your actual responses and your thoughts and feelings about things and how you do things and how you perceive the world, and that's why they're telling you what your personality is like. It's not based off of you were born in June, so you're this. Have we met Penny yet? Yes, we've met everyone, and because I have limited time today, we have to move on. I know, it's a shame. I mean, I think we've met everyone. I'm pretty sure all the rest of these rooms are empty of humans. So, no, I did the wrong button again. How do I leave? Here? Which title screen? Yeah. We just had to pop in, reminisce with the characters, and the scenery, the art style and everything. That was wonderful. And now we've got to move on to, Jenny LeClue. So, I suppose, pardon while the screen goes black. I'm too lazy to change anything. I'm just gonna close out of this and everything's gonna work fine, right? And we're gonna open up Jenny LeClue, and we're going to just, you know, briefly delve into that and reminisce there as well. This should be fun, and I mean, this should work. I tested it earlier. It should work. Hope Jenny's been doing well. I mean, I'm sure she's fine. Well, I'm sure she's not fine, actually, because she never seemed to be doing well, did she? Okay, wait, I think I need a controller for this, but also I have to change and put Jenny LeClue. Okay. Surely the game's gonna show up any second. It took a moment to show up last time, so it's just gonna take a moment to show up this time, and then it's gonna appear, right? Oh, I click into the game and then it'll appear. I remember. I was like, I don't think it's working, but then I clicked into the game and it appeared. It'll appear because I clicked. Oh, okay. I'm like, it still didn't appear. Okay. So let's see. We have a continue option, but like once again, we're at the end of the game. We also have a scene select option, so we could see different specific scenes. A new game, a change save slot. Well, I should definitely change the save slot, right? Scenes unlocked 100%. Secrets found 31%. Oh my god, I was missing so many secrets. Okay, so what if I go here? Is it New Game Plus? They made it seem like this game had New Game Plus. I don't think it's going to be a New Game Plus. Oh. Huh? So I have to go to the other save slot? And then I can do New Game Plus. Okay, New Game Plus. Restart the game, keeping your collectibles and overall progress. Okay. She lashes out at people? She does. She's my favorite character in this game, but she has a dark side. Okay, New Game Plus, confirm. Let's see what this has to offer. I mean, once again, I don't think I'll get too far, but... Okay. Yes, it starts with him writing his book, right? That's the crazy thing, is that Jenny's not even real. Like, even in the game, she's not real, right? She's just a book character. The game is about a man writing a book about Jenny LeClue. Or is she real? Let's say creepy. I don't remember what I said last time. I feel like I would have been like, this is totally normal, but maybe I wasn't. Look at the atmosphere and the vibes. I'm walking as this man, I don't know why. Accelerate. This boat's not going very fast. Can I accelerate more? Accelerate more. What if I decelerate? Imagine if you met author Arthur. Got to talk to him about things, ask him questions, hear him say stuff. That would be iconic. Okay, the birds, yes. Well, we made it to the middle of the lake. Just like last time. It's very, very stormy. Actually, it's kind of loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. Actually, I turned it down for you guys a little bit, but I didn't turn it down for me at all. Can I turn it down now? Don't mind me. Audio. We'll keep the dialogue at 50. Back. Resume. Okay. Okay. Are we cracking a safe or are we tuning a radio? We're tuning a radio, right? Oh, okay. So make it to the line? Oh, make all the lines up. Okay. Both these games have detective stuff and they both have puzzle solving and they're both so fun. Okay, so, I just need to make it so that everything is a little bit neater here. There we go. Except it's just not lined up. But if this was just lined up straight, we would be perfect. There we go. Okay. What now? Oh, right, the weird thing from under the ground. Did we ever figure out what the pipe underground, the significance of that? Because that's quite odd. I don't remember much about this story at all. But we do go underground, like in the sewer system at one point, so I guess we shall see. Voices on? Honestly, I was like, do I put the voices on or not? And I was kind of like, I guess I'll just leave it at whatever it's defaultly on. And if we hear the voices, it'll be an experience that's different than before, you know? So we shall see. Okay. Arthur, sleep at the wheel again. The typewriter wheel.
What? Who? Oh, I must have dozed off.
See,
Perhaps
like,
we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus?
isn't his voice just so very close to the one that I did, but not quite as
right.
nuanced?
Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton.
He sounds quite pleasant.
To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake.
Okay, yeah, his voice definitely fits for like this sort of narration.
It had a main street
very
with all
pleasant,
the essentials,
very
including
like
a place to sip coffee.
Happy-go-lucky
It had
times.
schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited. It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton
I feel
that
like
was
the ending
unlike
just gave us
any
more
other
questions.
town
Yeah,
in the
it's
whole
definitely
world.
a cliffhanger, I remember.
Actually, it was a girl. Her name was
Jenny.
Jenny LeClue. And she was the world's greatest detective.
I feel like I really don't like her voice and I don't even remember it, but I don't want to hear it. Oh god. She not gonna talk right now? It's the phone call! I did—
Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might
They don't even
ring.
put the little stuff in the background like
Okay,
I did.
patch me through
The-
then.
I did that and they didn't do that. I did such a good job. They could have used mine. They just had to pay me a little bit. Arthur sounds like someone who was
Richard?
asked to voice—
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, they're still not doing it.
I did.
Who was asked
And
to
my
voice a Winnie the
answer is
Pooh
no.
character or Winnie the Pooh narrator and was told nothing else.
I
Not enough
understand
slight
that,
anxiety.
but-
Yeah, honestly.
Well, yes, of course, but...
Yeah.
No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet. But if I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, he's getting more anxious. I just feel like, obviously we are going to have a slight bias because we heard it my way first. But also, like, I understand him having that voice because, like, as you just heard, they're like, you got to make your books more interesting. Like, you got to make there be like a murder or something. And he's like straight up not here for it, He doesn't want his books to have any negative, scary things in them like that at all. So for him to have that voice, I guess it makes good sense. I was initially giving a much more like, I don't know voice, but I can see it. I understand. So how do I find the other collectibles? Like, what things would I need to click on? Is it pointless? Am I not going to find them anyway? Should I just click on the actual whatever thing I'm supposed to do? I don't know what thing I'm supposed to click on. Okay. What's the point? What exactly is the point? The letter on the thing, maybe? Dear Arthur, move, rotate, zoom, flip. Okay. Yeah, they got really mad at him. They're like, dude, you gotta do better. And he's like, I'm having a mental breakdown. Ooh. Huh. Is this something I've gotten before? I'm clicking. Oh, there we go. I found gallery art. Collected first piece of gallery art. Oh. Okay. Glenda deserves better. Yes, she does. She didn't even get a voice. I did a good job. Thank you. I can hear your Jenny voice in my head saying things you never said with it. Well, that means that it was iconic, which is great. Maybe he meant for his books to be escapism for him and his readers. I think so. Probably. Okay, turn the light on and off. They added new collectibles. Yeah, that must be part of the new game plus aspect, maybe? That there's gallery things? Okay, guys, we just need to progress from this scene. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to exit. We need to progress from this scene so that we can meet Jenny. And Jenny's mom. And Jenny's mom not having a voice like this is going to be really disappointing, because I feel like this was a really good voice for Jenny's mom. Change page. I try and nothing happens. Oh, that's because I was pressing the wrong button. Oh, these are the Kickstarter people. Or whatever. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got another gallery art. I got another gallery art. I'm going to have to look at the gallery at some point. Okay, exit. That's just to get the story, maybe.
You don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years?
I mean, if you were
fine,
not
I'll
having
give
anything
you
interesting
what you
happen in
want.
30 years.
But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer, and you have unleashed my fury. Good day, sir.
Honestly, he struggled saying stream of consciousness writer just as much as I did. That's funny.
Boring? Predictable? Bah! Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get.
Maybe you need to spill the ink. Honestly, I thought that I would need to spill the ink as well. Like, I remember that happening. It must be later. I'd hire you to voice act my video game if I had a video game and if I had a budget.
It should have been another perfect day in
would
Arthurton.
hopefully do a good
But
job.
today was different.
It depends on what
nothing
sort of
would ever
voices
be
I'm
the
supposed to
same
do, you know?
again.
No one can do all voices, but I feel like
To
I've got
begin with.
a couple of good ones.
Jenny LeClue was dead.
She's dead. Okay, let's hear the voices.
Her skin was pale, her eyes glassy and frozen.
Glassy
What cruel
and
fate
frozen.
had befallen our beloved detective?
She's
No.
alive!
Never move the victim.
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
She's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue, you are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Where's the flair? Where's the character? Where's the style? Don't we live in Jersey?
But he's doing it wrong. As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us. But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body? Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh, me! I think it was an accident.
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going.
Why
So
are they
she
making
slipped on
all
the
of the
wet
college
floor
students move their heads
And
like
cracked
this?
her head open. Like an egg.
And then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Actually, you're both wrong.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder.
Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh yes, there is. It was murder, and I can prove it.
Okay. So we've got a good taste of the voice acting there.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many
There's
people
nothing
get
quite
the
like
chance
all
to
the
solve their own
collectibles
murder?
underneath your body.
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly
I'm gonna collect the
insignificant details could
collectibles.
provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data. And finally...
deduce the real cause of death.
Okay. Yeah. So we've heard it a little bit. Let me talk about it for a second. I don't mean to be rude or to be picking at it or tearing it apart or anything, or like, you know, downplaying the choices that they made or the voice actors or anything. But, you know, obviously it's just rough because I really like the voices that I picked. But also I have some things to say. Have you ever played any of the Ace Attorney games where they have crime and investigation and stuff? I have not. Jenny sounds like she's smaller than she looks, like her voice actor expected a cutesy cartoon character from a literal kindergarten show. Yeah, like, here are my thoughts based off of those 3 people, not the mom, the 2 students and then Jenny. And I don't know if those are supposed to be, I called them college students, but maybe they're not supposed to be college students. I always had a difficult time pinning down the ages for this stuff, but I feel like Jenny's mom is a college professor, right? So I think those are college students. And then Jenny, I thought, was younger than everybody else around here. She's still a kid. Like, I assumed she was in this college class right now. Then the people she meets up with later, the boy and the girl, are like older teen. So they're like 16 maybe. And then she's like younger than that. That's what I always assumed. But it sounds like her voice and the 2 college kid voices are almost like they've been manipulated. Like, it almost sounds like it's a voice that was like sped up, or, you know, the pitch was changed. Like, it sounded a bit awkward to me, like all of those voices, all 3 of them. Jenny sounds like the voice actor was literally told Jenny was a different person. I mean, I feel like if they made that big of a mistake, they would have corrected it, right? I would hope.
The victim has a green smudge on her
Okay,
lips.
can I skip
It's
the
not lipstick.
dialogue? I want to
Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see
speed
the
run
nose in front of
the
her
evidence
face.
collection
They were
process
her window to the world, and the
so that I
lens
could
through
get
which
to
she
like a
focused
walking
her
around
keen detective
portion.
vision. It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories, but this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker. She'd worn it ever since.
Okay. Anything about her hands? Anything about the mug?
What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches.
Okay. Oh! You really gotta go out far. Okay. Are there any more on the edges? I want the gallery items. So those are different than stickers? Because you... Oh, there's another one. You could get stickers. I probably didn't search that last place nearly enough. You could get stickers for your scrapbook. This is something else, I
Floor is wet and
suppose.
slippery, but also immaculately clean.
It was just recently cleaned.
Approximately 8 sizes too big, and covered in mud.
Okay.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable, but her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her.
I'm missing... Oh, the pool of
There's
blood.
no doubt the victim lost
Look,
a
I'm
lot
missing
of blood.
one clue. What could it be?
I've seen enough. Time to wrap this case up.
Time to wrap this case up.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I don't know the
Certain this
victim
wasn't a mere
didn't slip.
accident. Now I just need to prove it. How do I know the victim didn't slip?
Because she's wearing giant muddy boots, but the floor is clean. Oh, hold it down. I'm like, why isn't it happening? Why isn't it happening?
The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor. So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
Like, I really think that the voice acting is
Okay,
fun.
that proves she didn't slip.
And
So how did
good.
she actually die?
Like, they're doing a good job. I
What was the
just
real
don't
cause of
agree
death?
with the like style of voice for the character. That's all. But like, she's got a great she's got great like character to the voice. I just don't see it as Jenny. What was the real cause of death? Okay, the poison, the coffee cup. Oh, I keep forgetting that I need to hold it. I'm like, hello?
There's a green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer.
Her mother said, Jenny, you're going to need to be poisoned for
Same
today's
green marks on the
class.
victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
Do, 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 do.
Ah, the case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time.
And now it's weird again.
Was it poison?
Now it's like
Yes.
extra squeaky again.
A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
The gardener enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
She's angry.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Is this gonna be on the
Remember,
test?
class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
30
Every
probably.
town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch.
So Arthur is literally writing into his book.
The students need to think for themselves, Jenny.
Okay.
That's why they're here at Gumboldt.
That there's
To learn.
no
I just figured we all had places to go.
there's been no murders. Like, he's
Speaking of
reminding
which-
everyone.
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember?
Dead bodies
Dead
don't
bodies
talk.
don't tell.
Oh, don't tell.
See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
Okay, but what about... Wait, magnifying? Oh, okay. Are there any collectibles, though? It doesn't seem like there are any. Maybe I have to click on stuff to get them, but like, it's clearly this right here, right? Clearly this.
A new journal.
Oh, the book!
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook.
Aroma.
It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
Yahoo! Look at the mom's smile. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. She decorated it. 100% call it a direction issue. Yeah, the voice actors are doing great. Kind of want to take a class like this, and I don't even want to go into forensics. They'd probably make me dissect a cadaver at some point, though. Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems so fun until it gets like too dark, too graphic, too gruesome, you know? And then it's like, well, I liked the mystery aspect, but I don't really like the I don't like the real aspect of it. No, thank you. The voices are kind of growing on me. I think that once again, like I say, I get their choice for Arthur's voice because of the types of books he had. I get the choice of their voice for Jenny in terms of how young I always thought she was supposed to be. It's just that I always felt like she had, oh, you can still use your stickers that you collected before. That's fun. Add. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna put so many stickers because last time I did not put very many stickers at all. No, okay. I feel like like when I was playing through the game, I thought Jenny was really young. And then they kept like having things happen that made me think, wait, is she as young as I thought she was? You know, and I thought that I was mistaken. But now they're like giving her such a young sounding voice that I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm not crazy. She is that young. So I get that they gave her a young sounding voice because I thought she was young, but in all other regards, you know, I don't know. How do I go to the next page? Oh, the trigger. It's not working. The bumper, okay. Of course. We're like literally making so much sticker happen right now because this is the only time we're putting stickers on it, you know? So let's like use the time when we have it. And I'm not rotating and I'm not changing the size or anything. We're just plopping them down where they fit. And if they don't fit, what happened? Can I not put down anymore? Oh no. But there's a blank spot. There's a blank spot. I fixed it. The sword, the cookie jar, there's so many good things. Oh. I guess maybe I can't put down anymore, but the weird thing is I can't pick any up either. They don't let you put an unlimited number of stickers on it? That's dumb. I just need one more sticker. Select, pick up. I can't do anything. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh my god.
A new journal meant new adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
Does it have my stickers from before inside the book? Okay, why did they let me put stickers on it if they were just gonna put my old stickers? That's pretty cool, right? So why did you act like I could decorate it just now when I clearly was doing nothing? But also, how do I look at the rest of the book? Oh, that's awkward. That's really awkward. They put all my pictures, all my stickers on that page. Oh. Okay, don't look at the book anymore, guys.
I love it.
Don't look
Thanks,
at the book.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating.
Like, if Jenny's
What
12,
could be causing her to act
like her
so out of
voice
character?
and all of everything else makes it seem like, then why does she have a highly caffeinated brain? She should not have caffeine as a 12-year-old. I feel like when they put a coffee maker or like coffee stand, like coffee buying capabilities in a high school, they're just like do they care about anybody? Like, high schoolers don't need coffee. Just saying. Okay, hold. Let's see.
Crossed arms. Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away.
She saw it
Her
coming.
mother was about to get
Emotional.
I've really gotta go. No, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I've misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have...
Whoops, sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did it pause it for you guys? If it didn't pause it, then keep watching. And if it did pause it, just 1 second. I'm fixing something. 1 second. Even though it's not like we're going to be going for that much longer anyway, so it's kind of pointless. But I was like, I'm going to do a good job. I'm scrolling. I can't find it anywhere. Where's the setting and how do I fix it? Where's the setting and how do I fix it? I can't fix it. Never mind, I found it. One moment. Okay. Fixed. Save. Click back into the game. Okay, so sorry.
Wow, the case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able
the
to find them.
sarcasm.
They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good
I
at
could detect
ignoring
it. Try to get out of it.
What's the point? They're all gonna fail anyway.
A great detective learns the most valuable lessons from their biggest failures.
Try harder.
I really can't, Mom. I've got somewhere to be. People are depending on me.
I have somewhere to be too, and I'm depending on you to find those papers.
Last ditch attempt.
Have you considered how these menial chores might be affecting my sense of self-worth? Is this really the act of a responsible mother?
Jenny LeClue.
That was her mother's code for enough is enough.
Fine, I'll find them.
Good. Find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again? Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Question logic.
So you don't trust me to take care of myself this weekend, but you do trust me to fix dinner and not burn the house down?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
Okay, let's see. I figured Jenny was like 16,
right,
maybe
let's
even
find
18.
These papers and get out of here.
I feel like the other kids that she meets up with later are 16 because they're talking about prom or something like that. So I feel like they're around 16 years old, and I feel like it's maybe not too crazy if she is also that age. I feel like they kind of make it seem like she is also that age, but I assumed she was younger than they were. So I would think she was younger than whatever sort of like high school-ish age they were. I always thought Jenny was 11 to 13. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. And she's so much smaller than all of the other like people that are around her, like all the adults and stuff. Which, you know, she could just be a small person, but she's so much smaller. And also, you know, like if she's 18 and her mom's saying you have to go stay with your cousin, like I feel like that wouldn't really be happening. Those other kids were her classmates? No. She was helping her mom with her mom's class. She is like, you know, it's like take your daughter to work day vibes. She was not classmates with those people. Okay, well, where can we go? Besides, you know, just to get the collectibles.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Oh, the people that I talked to later were her classmates. Yeah, see, that's what always confused me. Like, are they? Because I thought that they kind of were, but then I thought that they kind of weren't. Like, she seemed like she was, like, trying to hang with the big kids. But then I was thinking, oh wait, they're making it seem like these are her classmates, so I was always confused by that. Maybe they literally just say an age for her. Like, maybe she has an age. Why can I do this thing, like, here? Is this to find more? Oh, it's to find the paper. Like, is it to find more collectibles? Uh-huh. And then what do I do? This?
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
Well, then go behind the chalkboard. No, we don't need to do that. Grab, hold, move. Do we need to do that? I don't know. Don't we just need collectibles? Don't we just need gallery art? What else are we here for, if not for gallery art?
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
And I'm going to touch, apparently. Okay. Great. Great of me to be doing this.
Pretty soon it's going to sprout legs.
Is this what poisoned us earlier? Is this why we died? Journal updated. Is the journal where I can see my... No. Is here where I can see... Ooh. Gallery art. Move, interact, zoom. This is... Oh, it's huge! The gallery is expansive. Wow, cool! Rotate? Why would I rotate it if I can't rotate it all the way around? Look at the different styles for him. Wow. I like what they picked. You know? Oh, look at his shoes untied. This is really cool. What about this one, though? Oh, she's getting a... It's getting a electrocution happening. Oh my god. They have her skeletal system, her muscular system, her nervous system, and her circulatory system. Oh my god, look, her eyes are in that one. Okay, cool. What else have we got? Ooh. Whoops, I zoomed out. I didn't mean to do that. Whoa. Look at how different that would have been if her hair was like tame and her coat was tame. They have her like her proportions like without the coat on. I love this. This is so cool. Okay, and then what about this one? Whoa, with different colors of hair? Wow. I feel like the orange red hair is definitely the way to go. That dark hair would have not given the same vibes at all. Wow. Not in the slightest. I don't know why they're allowing me to turn the gallery art when you can't fully turn it backwards. Like, what's the point? Are there any more that I can look at right now? Ooh, Arthurton? I mean, okay, that's just a picture though. I like the concept art ones. That's cute. Wait, why is there a dead body under the bed? Are we seeing that? Are we all seeing the dead body? What's this one? What's this one? Watch there be gallery art hidden in the gallery. I checked. I mean, I was all for it. Ooh. Did they ever give her any other types of outfits? She's got like a summer outfit. She's got a fall outfit. She's got another summer outfit. summer at night. And she's got a, like, school outfit. I like the outfits that they gave her, you know? I'm feeling the vibes of what they gave her. It's so cool to be able to showcase all this stuff, though. Show it all off. The art is so, like, satisfying looking. Ooh. It's just a picture. Oh, no. Concept art for the mom. Whoa, she could have had long hair. That's crazy. Wow. Let's see. How similar do they look? Same face shape. Same beady eyes. And similar, like, hair. Like, their hair goes the same way, you know? What's up with her neck? A, B, C, D, E. So they went with either A or D. Looks like D. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. B would have been wild. I think they did a good job. Like, the things they picked, I like what they picked, you know, based off of their choices. But what is this? Oh, books. This is crazy. This looks like what you might imagine Jenny would look like in the books. You know, like, this looks like book illustration Jenny. That's fun. Wow. I think the wild hair fits the adventure feeling of the game more. Yeah, Jenny wandering through the wilderness, exploring the tunnels. Jenny having cannon smash ults make me want Jenny smash more. What would Jenny's final smash be? I don't know enough about that to answer that question. I don't know how the game works. Oh, I can sprint, thank God. So I have to do this in order to progress. Wait, how do I get the sticker? Huh? Guys! I want the gallery art! Maybe if I interact with it again, they won't let me. Well, what the heck am I supposed to do with it? Oh! I don't care about the stupid thingy-mabobbers. Fine.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Found you. Time to get out of here. Okay, I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. We're going this way, apparently.
Jenny looked around the room.
Oh my God, that scared me.
Was she ready to leave?
Yeah, I'm ready. No, I'm ready to leave.
Okay, so she
Can I skip this?
wasn't really dead. That would be silly.
I just want to meet a couple
Jenny
more
was
characters,
alive
and then
well and ready
we
for
gotta
another perfect day
stop.
in Arthurton.
We gotta stop. Okay. Continue. Okay. Wow. It's beautiful. I love it, and it's decorated for Halloween. Okay, I'll stop getting gallery art and collectibles. Let's just meet one or two more characters to hear the voices. Dean Strasberry. We can talk to him, right? Ooh, can we get the phone call with the crazy person? No. The workman? No. Let's talk to Dean. What does he sound like?
Hello, Mr. Strasberry. How are you today?
He always reminded me of,
A
Big
jolly
Weld
gentleman.
from
the Dean was
Robots.
often seen shaking hands and kissing babies around town.
He's also Mom's boss.
But more than that, he was her loyal friend.
What do you think, Jenny?
Sounds
The
kind of
Dean
like
had
Big
dedicated
Weld,
his
right?
life to Gumboldt, and the townspeople had spared no expense in their tribute to him.
Quite a striking resemblance, Mr. Strasberry.
It's a scary thing, Jenny. Retirement.
Great excuse for a party, though. What will you do when you're no longer the dean?
I've been trying not to think about it.
This place won't be the
Okay,
same
yeah, I don't
without
have
you.
any problems with his voice. His
Things
voice is
change, Jenny.
very fitting.
Time marches on, and we must
Jolly
do our best to adapt.
Dean of the
It's going to be
college.
difficult, but I'm sure we will get through it.
What do you mean, we?
Do you think they made my belly too big?
Honestly, I think they made it a little smaller. Oh,
It might be all those bronze pancakes, Mr. Strasberry.
No legacy is so rich as honesty. You are a clever one, Jenny LeClue.
thank you.
Speaking of which, have you been practicing your detective skills?
Yes.
Have I? Of course, always.
Well then, I have a challenge for you. I bet you can't guess what I ate for breakfast.
Pancakes.
At last,
Didn't
a
we just
real
talk about
challenge
this?
for Jenny. A fiendishly difficult puzzle that would take all her wits to solve.
He's got jam somewhere, I remember. Oh. Respect them some other time.
To be honest, I'm in a bit
I'm
of
trying
a
to
hurry.
pick the options that I probably didn't pick last time, so I
okay.
sound a bit more mean.
Sorry,
But
I just have to be somewhere.
Of course.
not that it matters, but you know,
I
like, just to switch it up.
What? No, that's not right. Jenny would never turn down an opportunity to flex her intellectual muscles.
She really wouldn't.
So
And
she
she wouldn't be
did
mean
what
to
the
Dean
dean
Strasberry
asked.
either.
Fine. Anything for you, Mr. Strasberry.
So even if you want to go against it, you can't.
But first, I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, yeah, there's jam. There's a spoon in his pocket, and then there's like jam or crumbs and stuff, right? So, wait, there's a collectible. Okay, good, good, good. His pin. Hold. Hold. Hold.
The Dean was a big
Okay.
fan of the Gumboldt moonbeams. And not just because his son was a prominent figure on the team.
Well, a bench warmer anyway.
Okay, he's missing a button. Oh, okay. He's missing a button. Oh, that was weird. It just came back into existence. It's not blood, it's jam. I remember this, it's jam.
The Dean didn't button his shirt properly. It looks like a bloodstain, but the seeds indicate otherwise.
Berry, strawberry jam stain. It didn't work. Okay, the ticket. There we go, there we go. Again, again, again.
A thick
Self-doubt.
bundle of note cards poked out of the Dean's pocket.
What's he keeping so close to his chest? You've been
Literally.
making a lot of notes, Mr. Strasberry.
Okay.
Oh, I was intending to make a speech on Saturday.
Why have you scratched out so much of it?
Your mother
Low
suggested I
self-esteem.
keep it short. And quite right, too. I must have rewritten it 20 times by now. I just can't seem to find the right words.
So, all of that will tell me that you had jam for breakfast. And this watch tells me that you had jam for breakfast.
His watch is slow.
He
That's unlike
rushed.
the Dean. He's usually very punctual. Your watch is 45 minutes slow.
Is it? Oh my. That explains why there was no cheesecake left in the cafeteria.
That explains it.
My head's not screwed on today. Thank goodness you noticed, or I'd be late for my meeting with your mother.
Oh, really?
I have to
She didn't
inspect
mention
your
anything to
ring,
me.
Mr. Dean.
Oh,
Please
well,
stop talking
of course
to
you
me.
wouldn't. It's nothing important.
Why are you meeting then?
It's just, she's helping me finalize my plans for,
Your party?
yes, that's it. My retirement party. Thank you.
Are you okay, Mr. Strasberry?
He's not.
Of course. Now let me just fix my watch before I forget.
I let you fix your watch when I'm done investigating. You're the one that asked me to do
Now,
this.
Where were we?
I just have 2 more things to find. Never mind, I have 4 more things to find. Only halfway done? Okay.
Ipsa scientia potestas est. Looks like Latin.
Bet it does.
Your ring sure looks old.
It was made for
Okay.
my grandfather.
A little rude.
He passed it down to my father.
Wow, look
who
at what
passed it down to
ancient
me.
jewelry you're wearing.
And when the time comes, I'll pass it on to my son.
The Stroudsbury family had been champions of education for generations.
What does
Can
the
you
inscription mean?
imagine you're wearing a
Knowledge
ring on your
itself is
finger
power.
that has some,
inquisitive
you know,
spirit is a mighty thing,
inscribings
Jenny.
around the
And
edges?
nothing is as important
And someone
as
is
the
standing like
truth.
talking distance away from you and they read your ring. Like they really do mean magnifying glass when you use the magnifying glass. It's like, how did she read that from where she is?
For the Dean, being covered in plant life was not unusual. His work as a botanist was renowned.
Looks like you're carrying some extra baggage today, Mr. Stroudsbury.
Well, I do have a lot on my mind.
I was referring to your legs.
Oh, thank you. I have been doing my daily calisthenics.
No,
I was
mean the
referring to
sticky
your
stuff on your
pant
pants.
legs.
What? Oh! Hitchhikers. I've been working on a new orchid hybrid in my greenhouse. They're beautiful, but the leaves are quite clingy. I will say, I am looking forward to spending more time in the dirt.
Well, you can the second I can tell you what you had for stinking breakfast, okay? I thought it was a jelly donut. It might be. I just remember it had to do with jam. I mean, if it has to do with jam, you know, if we're going to be as real about this as we can be, then I feel like it wouldn't be a jelly donut because a jelly donut would have jelly in it, not jam. And jam would have like seeds, or unless you get seedless jam. But like this had seeds. Would a jelly donut have seeds? I don't know. We'll have to see how realistic they are. Okay, powder. Oh, powdered jelly donut.
It
That
can't
makes
be
a lot of
dandruff.
sense.
He has no hair. I have a hunch it's powdered sugar.
Okay. So keep going. There's one more clue. Guys, I don't know what the last clue is. I tried the spoon 20 years ago. Oh, that's so annoying. The spoon was the second
Looks
thing I
like
went
he
to.
accidentally put a spoon in his
Because I
pocket
knew it was a
instead of his
clue.
pen.
Because I remembered
It's got a
it.
coffee stain on it.
Okay, so he had
So, what
coffee
do you
and a
think, Jenny?
powdered jelly
you guess what I
donut
had
that
for
has
breakfast?
seeds in it.
Sure, Mr. Stroudsbury. I've got everything I need to solve this mystery.
I don't think it's rude
What
to
did
say
the
someone's
dean eat for
jewelry's
breakfast?
aged. Well, I feel like if you say someone's jewelry is vintage, or if you say like it looks like an heirloom piece, then it's not. But to say it's aged makes it sound like it looks like you're wearing an old piece of jewelry. I feel like kind of the way he said the way that she said it sounded kind of rude. What did the dean eat for breakfast? The spoon, the shirt button. Make a deduction. He and Fitz could exchange gardening tips. That's so crazy that both these games we like immediately interacted with a
That's
gardener.
not what I meant. Let me try that again.
Oh, sorry. No. I'm so sorry. Not the spoon. That's for the coffee. I meant the bow tie and the shirt button. Okay. Yes, but of course.
Jam
but
on
of
his shirt and
course.
powdered sugar on his tie. The evidence points strongly to the dean's breakfast consisting of 1, maybe 2 donuts.
What's interesting is that I've never had a donut with
What
seeds
else can I
in
tell
it.
about the dean's morning?
Oh, this is slow, and then the ring, and then the this. And it's something about that basketball game, am I right?
That doesn't quite add up.
Okay.
Let me give this some more thought.
Wait, how many am I supposed to click on? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to click on 3. Then this one. Oh, no, never mind. This one. He was in a rush.
The
Preoccupied.
dean had neglected to wind his pocket watch. The act of a distracted man. This resulted in his whole routine being thrown off.
Yes, exactly.
Which might explain why he has a spoon in his pocket instead of a pen.
He's a bit scatterbrained this morning. Because he's about to fake
You
his
had a
own
donut for
death.
breakfast.
Yes?
Spoilers or not,
I'm
I don't know.
guessing-
You have to watch the full series on my channel. Go watch it now. Strawberry?
strawberry.
How did you know?
Because of the seeds?
That part was easy. You always have donuts for breakfast. But something else caught my attention.
The seeds.
Oh?
I think you have something on your mind, Mr. Strasberry.
Oh.
You are usually a picture of precision and punctuality. But today, there's a spoon in your pocket and your shirt button is undone.
My, you really are a LeClue. Your father would be so proud.
Thanks. Well, I should be going. I'm meeting your son by the lake.
And I'm meeting your mother in the library.
How fun.
What a small world this is.
So small.
So
Arthurton.
A
The only
perfectly
town.
small world with everything in its right place.
Who would want to change that?
Pardon?
Nothing. See you on Saturday.
Oh, yes. Until we meet again, Jenny LeClue.
Until we meet again. Well, that could be a while because we don't have time for that now. I got like one new sticker, right? Until we meet again. I mean, maybe it won't be a while if they actually make the sequel. Then it won't be a while at all. I gotta find that last sticker that I didn't explore yet. Not either of those. Here? Arthurton? Is it this one? No, that's the dead body. Have you ever had those crispy snowman-shaped donuts from Krispy Kreme? So good. I never have. Oh, right. Dean. Whoa. No. Zoom. There's too many buttons. How do I zoom? I clicked it 5 times. Okay. Oh my god, look at the different options. This one looks too much like Santa Claus with the big beard. This one and this one are terrible. The second one is alright, but I really like the big weld vibe that they went with. That one looks too much like a grandpa. It's so fun that they have this many different, you know, ideas for it. What's he end up all white hair or gray? This is so cute. What the heck? I love that they added this. So fun. Yeah, no, I've never had those donuts. And I will say, for the record, I like chocolate cake donuts versus regular, like, fried donuts. I mean, I like fried donuts as well, but like if I were to take my pick, I would pick a chocolate cake donut. There's lots of different varieties of each of those types, so I'm narrowing it down. I'm making it, I said I'm narrowing it down. I'm broadening it, you know? I'm broadening it to, like, I'm generalizing there, but there's my take. 2 minutes since last save. I don't really care because I'm not playing anymore. Well, I know we just, it's actually, I went way longer than I wanted to, but I needed to feel like I revisited these 2 games enough, and I do like the vibes that we got, but yeah, we did sort of just pop in and revisit each of them briefly, but we got all of the character, you know? The character of the game, the art style, the characters themselves, their personalities. We got all that back, and it's just, those playthroughs were such a good time, you know? And they're both queued up for sequels. One more soon than the other, but we can only hope that the sequels will be good and not disappoint us and give us more good vibes. So, this was a fun time, and we're looking forward to fun times in the future. Let me reiterate once again that tomorrow's stream might also possibly be at a weird time or a bit shorter, depending on how I feel timing wise for everything. So, you know, we'll see. But just be ready for anything, or to watch the VOD if you end up missing it. The stream was a nostalgia trip. That's great, you know? That's exactly what we wanted for all of these revisits, you know? So that's perfect. How'd you feel if you got a free Jenny LeClue 2 game key? I mean, I would feel great because I feel great anytime I get game keys for games that I'm looking forward to playing. And Jenny LeClue 2 is one of those games. You know what else would be cool, Devs, if you're listening, is if they gave me early access, hello, and then I record it and release it the day it's released. You know? Go talk to the people over at Raw Fury that gave me early access to their Kingdom game. Hello, I'm reputable, okay? I won't post it before it's time. Let's see. A riddle for tomorrow before we go. It's only one game. I've tested it. It should be fine and it should work. Although I can definitely see it possibly lagging and causing problems. Maybe we can change the settings if that is the case. But I at least will attempt it. I already know this. The clue I would give is that this game... I'm going to make it so easy with this hint, but this game had sort of a... Did it have a vendetta against me or did I have a vendetta against it? There was like a whole sort of moment, you know, where a wrong needed to be righted with this game. That's the one we're checking out tomorrow. So, you know, really just, you got to think of a game where like something happened and like I was like, I won't stop until this other thing happens. Chips challenge? It's a good guess. I'll actually, if you guys want to throw in any guesses right before we end, I will not tell you if you're right or wrong right now. We'll leave it until tomorrow. You'll figure out if you were right or wrong. So you can throw out a couple of guesses here. Yeah, I guess that's the best clue that I can give you. And so we'll see tomorrow. We'll see what it is. Remember that if you need more nostalgia, you know, or if you're new and you haven't seen the series yet, I do have a full Jenny LeClue series, a full Tangle Tower series. You can check those out. And you also can just, you know, be ready for the stream tomorrow or the next day or the next day. We're coming down to the last 3 streams. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I see the guesses. Chips Challenge, Mini Ghost, The Veil, Plants vs. Zombies, Agent A. Okay. And, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever that game might be. Have a nice night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.